And everyone, did yes, can I have one? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome. A couple of housekeeping items before we get started tonight. One is that we are live streaming all across the world. We are an international school and we have many international students. So we have international parents and family tuning in across the world. I am Emily Keiss, headmaster at Bridgeport International Academy, and on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our faculty, our staff, our administration, I would like to welcome you all to our 26th annual commencement exercise. Tonight, I have been tasked with introducing the class of 2025. Not an easy feat, but I hope to do them justice. In all honesty, the class of 2025 holds a very special place in my heart. They were freshmen in the year 2021, when the world was still caught in a lot of COVID confusion, trying to find solid footing. These students graduating today found solid ground, and in an uncertain world, stood tall. They accomplished so much to be here today. I am so proud watching this class over the years and discover their abilities, their academic voices. Their academic accomplishments are truly incredible. This class has completed more than 57 courses, college courses, with 38 A's amongst them. That's pretty good. One student alone took 10 college courses while they were here. That's pretty impressive. Another student scored the 99th percentile in English and the 98th percentile in the overall SATs. Pretty impressive. And we have 4 students that are graduating with a 4.0 tonight. Very impressive. But this isn't a class of just academics. We also have artists, writers, musicians who have contributed to the paintings on our hallways, to the designs and the articles and forever captured in our newsletters, to the performances and talent shows, plays, and ceremonies. 2 of our current graduates were nominated this year for a 7 Angels Halo Award for their involvement in our special effects for our production this year. One graduate won in 2024 a 7 Halo Award for stage management. This class stands out in their investment to the culture of our school. Many of them took outside time and energy to make our school better, whether it was through cultural celebrations, trips, student events, dinners. Many of this class invested extra time, extra energy to make BIA a special place. Actually, service has been a defining part of this class, with the cumulative hours of 2,870 hours of community service amongst them all. That's pretty impressive. So finally, we have to acknowledge where they've come from. This graduating class has students from all over the world. We have students from Uganda, Vietnam, Jamaica, Colombia, Albania, Ethiopia, Ecuador, India, Democratic Republic of Congo, and all over the US with many different backgrounds. This bright and beautiful class is really a reflection of the world. They represent the best the world has to offer, and they give me hope for humanity. Today is an exciting night. These graduates are filled to the brim with potential. I am humbled to be here today with you as our community comes together to celebrate one chapter ending and one beginning. They are ready for this night. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming the class of 2025! Let's give the class of 2025 another round of applause. You may be seated. So to start graduation, this beautiful ceremony, every year we like to offer some time to invite one of our spiritual leaders in our community represented in our graduating class. And this year we're actually very lucky because we have a community member that is very close to us. She's been our teacher, she's a mom of one of our graduates today, and we're really lucky that she's here to give a blessing here and do our invocation. So please give a warm welcome to Pastor Simone Dorosky.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Dearest Heavenly Parents, today we gather in gratitude, in celebration, in awe of the journey that these young men and women have taken to arrive at this moment. As a parent, I stand before you with a full heart. My daughter, as many of her classmates, have reached a milestone that has marked not just an academic achievement, but a passage into a new chapter of life. I may have not walked every step of the journey with each one of these graduates, but I've seen their strength, their determination, and their growth. And today I stand in awe in their victory. God, please, thank you for carrying them through their challenges and testing their limits, through moments of doubt when they've questioned their worth, through seasons of growth that have shaped who they are becoming. And thank you for the village that has raised them, the teachers who have believed in them, the friends who have stood by them, and family who have loved them fiercely and unconditionally. Lord, we ask you to walk with each graduate as they step into the next chapter of the life. Fill them with courage when they're unsure, with peace when they feel overwhelmed, with purpose when they are searching. Remind them that they are not alone, that the same God who brought them this far will never stop guiding them. Let them dream boldly, live justly, love deeply, and always choose the path of light. And for us parents, let this be a prayer of letting go and celebration. Through our arms, may we release them. May our hearts always hold them close. We lift this moment to you with tears in our eyes, pride in our hearts, and joy for the future. In your holy name, amen.
Thank you, Pastor Dorosky, for a very moving invocation. I'm Dr. Frederick Swartz. I'm the Academic Dean, and I have the honor of introducing our commencement speakers. For the first time in BIA's history, our commencement speech will be given by a couple. Roger and Daniela Weatherall were blessed in marriage in 1989, are the parents of 3 former students of Bridgeport International Academy. The oldest son, Lucas, graduated in 2014. Their daughter, Mimi, graduated as Valedictorian in 2016. And the youngest son, Micus, graduated as Valedictorian in 2021. They've been longtime supporters of BIA. They're also aunt and uncle of a graduate this year, Marco Sanfrancesco. Daniela is originally from Italy and is a professional translator who speaks 6 languages. She also serves on the Board of Governors for the Fairweather Yacht Club Auxiliary. Roger is from Australia. Oh, it just occurs to me, she speaks 6 languages. He's from Australia. She's going to be translating from Australian into English, I guess, tonight. He works as a global business analyst for Cooper Surgical, a medical device manufacturing company in Trumbull. He also is the international coordinator of the International Association for Peace and Economic Development, an organization that has consultative status with the United Nations Economic and Social Council. He enjoys sailing and is the fleet captain at the Fairweather Yacht Club. Roger and Daniela served as the pastors of the Family Church of Connecticut in 2023 and have run an 8-week marriage course 14 times for hundreds of couples within the community. It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Roger and Daniela Weatherall.
Let's sail away. Dear graduates, parents and families of the graduates, teachers and staff of Bridgeport International Academy. It is a pleasure for me to be here and share some thoughts with you, as my husband and I congratulate you for your ability to stay the course and achieve a new level in your life, and successfully so. I believe that you've been really fortunate to have parents and families who gave you the opportunity to attend BIA. I only wish I had this opportunity while I was growing up in Italy a few decades ago. This is one of the very reasons why my husband and I, after we started having children, we decided to move from Manhattan to Connecticut. The existence of this very school and its community was what inspired us to come and live here in 1997, when our first son, Lucas, was only 1 year old. We came here because of the school when he was 1 year old. And I'm really glad that upon that foundation, my brother Claudio and his beautiful family could also come here so that their children could attend this institution. Wouldn't you agree, Marco? And Gabriel? Yeah, that's wonderful. Over the last couple of weeks, I've actually asked our children to share with us some of their experience here at BIA. Lucas, who is with us tonight with his lovely wife, and who graduated in 2014, told me that through BIA, he learned that people all over the world have something in common, as BIA emphasizes global citizenship, which prepared him to interact with people from all over the globe. He also pointed out that life gives you back what you invest in it, as BIA offers many opportunities and resources, because in being a smaller institution, there is more time to spend one-on-one with your teachers. He also shared that the friendships he created over his 4 years here still exist to this day. Mimi, who just turned 27 yesterday, shared with us that for her, BIA was a unique experience because she truly felt seen as a whole person. She really felt that this was part of her family. I do remember, Miss Guys. Where are you, Miss Guys? There you are. When you used to come and tutor Mimi in math while Mimi was in middle school. My gosh, you've gone a long way, and I really want to congratulate you on your success.
Give her a hand.
Last but not least is our youngest son, Micus, now 22, who shared that for him, BIA also felt like a family where people could sincerely care for one another, a place where relationships with both classmates and teachers were genuine and authentic. As you have heard, the common thread that Bridgeport International Academy has offered since its inception is the sense of family. This is the foundation upon which students can embrace its unique academic opportunities in order to excel not only in their studies and career, but also in their personal lives. Once again, I offer you my heartfelt congratulations on the new beginning, and may you always treasure the memories and what you have achieved during the last 4 years. May God continue to bless you. Thank you.
Hey, where are you going? I need support. She's trying to escape again.
I'll be the wind.
Thank you. So, congratulations, everybody. It's such a privilege to be here and to offer this speech together with my wife. And I think that when we were asked to do this, we felt it was really important to do it together as a couple. First of all, parents, we know what it's like sitting down there in the audience and seeing your kids graduate from here. We've been through this a few times, and you probably think, oh my God, thank God that's over. But you made it. Give yourselves a hand for the parents, and a hand for the students here. So when we were asked to give this speech, I think it's very important that we did it as a couple, because The school is like a family and has always been led by a couple, or more specifically by a family or families. So the Spurgeons first of all, and then the Lagraterias, and now the Kaisers. And I think that, and the Schwartzes too, and we have many other couples in the school who are teaching together, and that really creates this sense of community and oneness and family in the school, which my wife talked about a lot. So this is the part of the commencement where someone who's accomplished a lot in life is supposed to give you advice about your futures, okay? But I'm kind of lazy, so I went on to ChatGPT and put in a couple of prompts. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I might have tried, but okay. I actually did it. I went on to ChatGPT and I put in a prompt, and it came up with a really good speech. And I thought, oh, I could just read this out. And I read it to my wife, and she said, that's great. But it wasn't me. It wasn't what I wanted to say to you. And I felt that if I did that, I would be cheating you, and I would be cheating myself. So I went back to the drawing board and spent a bit of time. So I have some words of wisdom from my experience. So the world you are facing now is very different from the one that I faced, or we faced, when we graduated from high school. That was back in the Pleistocene era, you know, before the dinosaurs, okay. That was before the internet, before TikTok, before social media and artificial intelligence. It was even before mobile phones. Wow. So a lot's changed, but some things are unchanging. No matter how fast the world progresses, we still need to be genuine, real, loving, and caring people. I have 3 points I'd like to offer you today. So first, take time to be bored. You probably felt pretty bored in your classes some of the time. You probably felt like just tuning out and going to sleep. But you have so many distractions today in the world. And this often prevents people from developing real and meaningful relationships. Social media and chat is not a substitute for real relationships. I read an article in the New York Times recently about how there's a crisis of real friendship amongst men in the world. It's just 22% of men who are over 40 can count 6 real friends in their lives. And that's really sad, because we get so caught up in work and in our families and in the stuff that we have to do that we forget about connecting with real people. So put down your phone when you go out with your friends, spend time in nature, live in the present moment with the people that you are with at the moment, and don't be superficial with them. When you go out, don't just talk about the weather or what you're doing. Ask real questions. Why questions? Why do you feel that way? You know, what's going on with your life? And get to know people. Second point, don't just be grateful, appreciate those around you. So, what's the difference between gratitude and appreciation? Gratitude is awesome, but sometimes it can just become a cliche or a boast. I'm grateful that I'm better off than those other people, right? I'm grateful that I have food to eat and those poor starving people don't. Okay, gratitude is okay, but it should be an internal attitude that we carry with us all the time. Appreciation changes the world. It changes your relationships with the people around you. It's a skill that you have to learn. One way to appreciate people is to listen to them. Listen to them carefully. It's a gift that you can give to somebody else. It doesn't cost you anything, and you often learn really interesting things from doing that. So active appreciation, though, is a bit different. So, to do it well, you need to be sincere, genuine, specific, and detailed. You can do it with anyone. You can do it with your friends, your parents, your kids, your teachers, your boss at work. I do this all the time with my boss. Makes him feel really good, and then he treats me better. And when you do it, you make people feel that they're part of something bigger and their lives have meaning. And amazing things can happen in their lives and in your life. So, little exercise. You thought you were going to just come here and party, but for all of you kids and all of the parents here and everybody in the room, I want you to take a moment and just think of one person in this room that you want to appreciate. And I want you to envision something that that person has done in the last year or recently that really touched, moved, or inspired you. And after this event is over, after you all go outside and you're taking pictures, I want you to go and find out that person. It could be a teacher or your parent or a friend at school, or it could be somebody that, just gave a speech, like my wife here. However, actually tell them. Tell them why you appreciate them. And you'll see something transforms in that relationship. Could be somebody you've never spoken to in that way before. Third point. This is my personal motto. The path to eternal happiness is to be good. So, happiness is the goal. We all want that, but it's one of the hardest things to achieve. It seems like no matter what our best intentions are, so many people end up being unhappy in life. It's not actually easy to do. So let me unpack this a little bit. The path to eternal happiness is to be good. So currently, I'm working as a business analyst. It's a good job, but I never set out in my life to become a business analyst. When I was going to school, it didn't even exist as a job description. So when I look back, I studied civil engineering, I was a missionary, I taught English as a second language, I was a video cameraman, where do you go? I was an editor, a director, I taught myself programming, I became the head of the programming department, developed websites and 3D experiences before I moved on to my current role. So that's quite a career. I've also worked as a glass cutter, a house painter, and a salesman. So my point is, I've learned that you can do anything you want if you just spend enough time and focus on it. So many of you here are probably trying to decide what you're going to do, where you're going to college, what you should study, what kind of job you should get. In the long run, it probably doesn't matter. Many of the jobs that you will do in the future have probably not even been invented yet. I hear there's a big market for people who can do AI training these days. That means training the AI. Okay. So life is going to take unexpected twists and turns. You will probably not end up in the place that you start. What is important is who you are as a person. What is your character like and your personality? So, be faithful, loyal, and loving. Be patient, generous, and considerate of others. In short, be a good person. That is worth much more. The skills that I hope you've learned here in BIA are these things. These are what you can pick up through your relationships in the class, and this is what you will need as you go forward into school, into your future jobs. If you have these skills, then whatever you do and wherever you are in life, you will be happy. So today is the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. The world ahead is full of unknowns, but you are ready. You've had the kind of education that teaches you more than just equations or essays. It's taught you how to be human in a world that desperately needs more compassion, connection, and curiosity. So carry what you've learned here, not just the facts, but the friendships, the resilience, and the understanding that you are part of something bigger than yourself. You come from a community that knows no borders. So that's powerful. Use it. You can go and visit your friends all over the world. You're graduating from high school in 2025 after global pandemics, virtual learning, AI essays. Nobody's giving up the clue here. Okay. So that alone deserves a standing ovation. Give yourselves a round of applause. Or at least a nap, so I'm nearly finished. You can take your nap. Okay. Class of 2025, go out there and make your mark. Be bold, be kind. Call your parents once in a while. Every day. And never, ever underestimate the power of a well-timed joke or a sincere thank you. Congratulations. The world is lucky to have you all. Thank you.
Wow, what a really wonderful speech. Let's give them another round of applause. Good evening, everyone. My name is Miss L. I'm the head of the science department and the student life coordinator this year. And I really appreciate all the wise words that were given by the Weatherall couple, and unprecedented to hear from a couple. So thank you so much again. And I'm very excited for the appreciation activity and spreading love. So yes, make sure you do your homework. The last one. We have a really special presentation for you tonight, the last production of Samiko Productions in high school. And we have a really beautiful senior video presentation that we'll watch together. Let's see the video.
What is your favorite memory?
There's so many favorite memories, but I can tell you my most surreal memory of this class. That was the day that two well put together seniors were graduating today brought a pregnant cat into my office and convinced me to bring the pregnant cat home to protect it off the cold streets. That was a surreal moment for me because I haven't had in my office, and they were teaching me to come in and take care of the cat. So thank you. That was a good time. And many more memories like that one. So some advice I'd like to give to graduating students. Sometimes in the word ahead, things are going to go beautifully. Everything you want to happen is going to happen. You're going to be popular, you're going to be successful, you're going to be winning, you're going to really better, you're going to feel like you've got life in middle. But then sometimes you're not. And sometimes you're going to be failing, you're going to be struggling, you're going to be sad, be angry, scared, you're going to be alone. And what I want to just tell you in these last moments is that both the happiness, the joy, the success, and the sadness, the overwhelming, all of that is what makes me happy. So just because you're not on the top in a given moment doesn't mean you're doing it all wrong. It just means you're moving and that you're still on the path. So just keep going, just keep treading along. And be very grateful and cherish your happy moments, and your successes with gratitude. That facing failure, sad, small, that's also part of life, and especially
years, especially for those who've been here a little bit longer, seeing them grow from sophomore, some of them being health class together, working on leadership through this through the college application process. And honestly, it's really fun for me to support with the college application process because of the essay writing process. Just because there's so many stories that get told, there's so many conversations that get to have, and it really gets to understand your world more and understand more what's important to you and what interests you have, and seeing those develop over the years has been honestly super fun. And global studies week is always a blast, and how excited people get when they get into schools is a show and a half. But yeah, seeing the journey over the last few years has been fun.
Okay. So, what is some life advice for the future members?
And say, don't quit. You can always move on, you can always change your mind, you can always adjust your path, but don't quit. There is a difference. Also, don't leave before you've left. Whether it's a job, vacation, college, relationship, maybe you can see the end coming, but stay present for all of it. You and everyone will be better.
And our time feel memorable. We went to the beach together. We played the water, the fight after the Philippines in the north, and we all got detentions, things like that. And it made me feel late.
That's the real ending? Oh, okay. Thank you. Whew. Hi, my name is Mr. Swartz, and I am the head of the drama department as well as the English department here at Bridgeport International Academy. A man much smarter than me once said that education is what remains once you've already forgotten everything you've learned in school. Now, hopefully, no one's going to forget anything that I taught them, but I want you to hold on to that intention because, let's be real here, you might not remember Beowulf in 20 years. You might not remember the works of Dante Alighieri and his Little Inferno. But you will remember the steps we took to analyze, to observe, and to learn, because education is not a means to an end, but the end itself. It's a lifetime commitment, a hunger deep within you that seeks to master yourself. You know what? This one's for me, but seniors, remember what I always say. What's the purpose of an English class? They're afraid of answering it, but I always say that learning English is not about learning how to read or speak English or how to sound good in front of a microphone, but it's to learn how to think, to train yourself how to comprehend and understand the world around you. And that's why it's my privilege to introduce someone that's embodied this tenet since the moment I met them. This is probably the least surprising valedictorian in the history of valedictorians. This is a student who's exemplified the ideas of education, the hunger for knowledge, a love of learning, so much so that they don't think that they've ever gotten under an A in their entire career in high school. And so, without any further ado, I would like to introduce to all of you Bridgeport International Academy's 2025 valedictorian, Kailani Gagni.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's a big day, it's a momentous occasion. So, for starters, I'd like to say congratulations to all of us. The road to success is always under construction. You might think I came up with these wise words, but no, it wasn't me. Someone named Lily Tomlin. But I say this because I know a lot of us don't feel ready to graduate, become adults. I know I don't. I feel like graduation just snuck up behind me between one day and the next. But this is just a reminder that even if you don't feel ready yet, all you have to do is take little steps into the future, and before you know it, that'll have brought you all the way. Anyways, I would like to start by thanking someone very special who made all of this possible. Thank you, Beyonce. Thanks so much. It's all because of you. And of course, thank you to my parents, my relatives, and my friends who have all supported me directly and indirectly throughout school in numerous ways. I love you all. Now, I wasn't really sure what to say for the rest of the speech, so I too consulted ChatGPT for a little bit of advice. It's very useful, as I'm sure many of our graduates will agree. Okay, so ChatGPT told me to talk about gratitude. I've done that. Now, a reflection on our journey. I first came to BIA in my junior year, so I haven't been here as long as many of our other seniors, but I have felt like the warmth of this community, which I'd like to share a bit about. My two best friends are here today in the crowd, Ashley and Michelle. And Michelle graduated last year, but she's back to see me, which I'm very glad about. We first became friends when I asked her, just offhandedly, if she'd like to help me make truffles for Valentine's Day. And she said yes. We cooked at her house, and it ran a little bit late, so I ended up staying the night. I thought that was going to be it, right? But I ended up staying the night after that, and before I knew it, Like something that would have just been a couple hours of a hangout turned into a 3-day sleepover. And a random girl in my class turned out to be my best friend. And after that, Ashley joined our little trio, and I've never before felt so at home. And I think that's the real reason graduation is so painful for all of us, because we're not just leaving a school, we're leaving the people we value so much that they're like family to us. We're leaving our family and our comfort to pursue the unfamiliarity of the future. Anyways, the next tip from ChatGPT says, talk about lessons we've learned. So I went around and I asked 5 random seniors what they thought was their big takeaway in high school. So the first person said they learned how to get involved with international students and build academic resilience. Second person said, don't let anxiety stop you, no matter what. Third person said, even if you don't know where you're going, keep moving forward. The fourth person said, turn in your Genius assignment on time. And I'm going to expand that to please send all of your assignments in on time. And the last one said, you have to be really careful when you use ChatGPT. And as for me, my big takeaway, I'm not trying to be inspirational or anything, heavens no. But I think my advice for all of you graduates is try to learn from hardship. I put a lot of stock in my academics, and I might be valedictorian today, but it definitely wasn't easy to get here. Because I set such high standards for myself, I felt even harder when I failed or didn't live up to my expectations. But what helped when I was down in the dumps was telling myself, it's okay. It's good this happened because now I can do better. And I think those consequences were what really drew me to improve. I think I'm going to draw this to a close, but some of us will be going to university, some to jobs, some might still be figuring it out. Just remember to always keep moving forward, no matter what. The way you live is what will define you, so let's all live beautifully and fully.
Thank you, Kailani. Let's give her another round of applause. So I am Miss Perkins. I'm the school counselor and senior class advisor. And this evening, it is my honor and my privilege to introduce to you, one by one, your graduates for the evening and begin conferring the diplomas, the moment you've all been waiting for, this fancy piece of paper that you've worked for so long to achieve. So joining me on stage will be our headmaster, Mrs. Kais, as well as our academic dean, Dr. Swartz. So let's get this started. Enon and El Cacho, a baby. Demir, Dominique, Clarence, Bridgeport. Kevin Bui. Crystalline Ashley Clementine. Angelina Constanza. Flana Dang. Samira Del Rosario. Tram Tracy Din. Skylar Danelia Edwards. Gideon Ekukwai. Kailani Gagne. Naylise Gonzalez. Harvin Guevara. Sidrit Halili. Mina Ho. Tina Ho. Han Jade Hun. Josue Kangudi Bukasa. Hardin Lay. Dariel Lopez Munoz. Vin Lee. Tisana Javanna Moore. Ngo Bao Han. Ngao Nguyen. Tri Vuan Pham. Peter Phan. An Phi. Francisco Ponce. Eugenio Chato. Alyssa Brianne Amelia. Joshua Khalil Magnus Robinson. Shika Nimesh Sabwala. Marco San Francesco. Tam Tran. Wong Tran. Quinn Tran. Long Luke Trin. Darla Chong. Travis Upchurch Jr. Isabella Valencia. Edison Valerio Santiago. Jesus Daniel Belandia Diaz. And Alex Bo. Congratulations, class of 2025. You made it.
Let me keep that. I'll bring it. Ladies and gentlemen, if anything deserves another round of applause, I think that does. So can we have one more round of applause for our graduates of 2025? Amazing work, amazing work. So good evening. My name is Elijah Maddox. I am a history, English, and music teacher here at BIA. And tonight, many beautiful words have already been shared, and I will add a little more. You graduates have already done more than I can say. However, we do want to send you on your way well. We, as a BIA staff, we commend you, we congratulate you, and we wish you the very best on your continued journey. This, of course, is not the end. It is your new beginning of all of your unique individual paths forward. Your journeys will be amazing, and they may be difficult too. But we hope that we have we have helped you to gain the skills, the knowledge, and everything that it takes to go the distance in your life. And, you know, there's a tradition in musical theater when an occasion rises above the level of what words can express, you go into song. And when the occasion goes even beyond what a song can express, you start to dance. Well, tonight, we don't quite have the emotion for a dance, but we do have a beautiful song prepared. And it's a song to wish you all well as you continue to go on your journey and go that distance. So tonight we would like our BIA Quintet will present to you the Disney classic, Go the Distance. So please help me in welcoming them up now.
every mile will be worth my while. I would go almost anywhere to feel like I belong. Down an unknown road to embrace my fate. That road may wander leading to, and 1,000 years will be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. I can find my way. I can go the distance. I don't care how far. Somehow I'll be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go that distance, I'll be right where I belong.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mr. Kais, I'm the history teacher here at BIA. And before we move forward in the program, let's give them another round of applause. That was great. We will now begin our candle lighting ceremony. A special tradition that was established by our first graduating class is to have the graduates make a pledge to live their lives for the sake of others. The pledge will be projected on the slide. The light from the candle symbolizes the light that shines from within and goes forth to others. Our salutatorian, Ashley Clementine, will lead the graduates in making this pledge. Let us welcome up Ashley Clementine.
Okay. As the 26th century, sorry, as the 26th graduating class of Bridgeport International Academy, we pledge to live for the sake of others. Let the flame that is ignited here represent the light which we will forever carry in our hearts. Let this light symbolize our desire to live lives of love and service.
All right, let's give all of our seniors a big round of applause. That was truly beautiful, seniors. I hope this pledge is just the start of your next steps in the rest of your life. So just to introduce who I am, my name is Daniel Kingsley. I'm the admissions director here at Bridgeport International Academy. And, it's always a tradition when we send off our seniors to their next steps. We like to give them flowers as a gratitude of their time here at Bridgeport International Academy. So at this point, I would like to welcome up the representatives of the BIA student body to the stage to present flowers to the graduating class. Oh, blow your candles out. I totally forgot. Thank you, Dr. Swartz. Dr. Swartz always has my back. Thank you. All right, so as we're finishing that up, we are going to start our ceremonial cake cutting ceremony. So I'd like to invite up our valedictorian, Kailani, and our salutatorian, Ashley, to join us in the cutting of the cake. All right, let's give our class of 2020-26 one more big round of applause.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kingsley. Seniors, I hope that you get to celebrate and enjoy tonight with your families and your friends. I would like to take a moment to also thank all the people who helped make this night possible. To Pastor Simone for your beautiful blessing, for Mr. and Mrs. Weatherall for your incredible message and homework. Everyone, remember the homework. Semico for your beautiful production, amazing video. The amazing singers that sang up here today. To our entire faculty, staff, student volunteers that were here, graduates who came back to help, and parents who have worked hard to make this ceremony a success. The University of Bridgeport staff who made tonight possible for us, and also always Mr. Shin, who works tirelessly behind the scenes to make a program possible. So thank you. Thank you all. Graduates, these are your final moments as high schoolers. I want to sincerely say you are ready. You will have your ups and you will have your downs, but you are ready to turn the next pages in this new chapter. Remember that BIA is always here for you. We are always here for you. We are truly proud of you on this monumentous day. So now, graduates, it is time. You may now move your tassels from right to left. Graduates, I have one last question for you. Are you ready to face the world? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2025! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Let's give them another round of applause. Please feel free to join us for some light refreshments. Thank you, families, for coming here. Thank you for tonight.